What do you mean?
Where's mine?
Look how beautiful that is today. We're just having a bit of nostalgia then. Love it in here. And so does Lee in his little Shackleton's high seat chair.
Where is?
Can I see Neil
there he is.
Why the heck are Ben and David randomly in your video?
Good morning, guys. For a very early morning in the lodge. It's a new day, it's a new vlog. We're taking Taylor in. We had a day off yesterday, we didn't do anything. We're taking Taylor in to get the aircon leak fixed. They're going to put some dye into the system. And then I think they shine a UV light and it shows up where the dye's leaking from or something like that. But hopefully they find it, because if not, it's just continually refilling it with gas and letting it leak out. The other thing we're going to have done is, if you remember when we were on our road trip and we were driving back around the Alicante area, we got that warning light on that says we were running low on oil, but we weren't. And apparently that's a common fault. So we're going to have the oil change, because the oil in the engine is full of all the crap that should have gone out through the DPF filter before that went. So we're going to have the oil change, we're going to get the sensor on the sump change, and the wire that connects it. So it just rules everything out. So hopefully that's a cheap fix. But the van's in for the day. We have to get it down there for 8:30 in the morning, and it is currently at about 7:30. So I'm just waiting for Cinderella here to get out of the bathroom, and then we're going to head down to Hull, where she goes in, and back up to the lodge to carry on doing some trip planning today.
Ready? Are we going to set off?
Where's my cup of tea?
I'm taking mine with me.
You selfish bitch!
What do you mean?
Where's mine?
You can have a sip
We've
of
got
this.
20 minutes before we have to set off anyway. I'll have a cup of tea then.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Right, she's gone in for surgery. So today we're having the aircon leak checked and the oil sump sensor replaced. The next job to eliminate this drive belt noise that just drives us nuts. There's nothing wrong with it, it's just my sanity and my OCD. The next thing to do is to change the power steering pump, because there's a little bit of play in one of the on the spindle on it. So if they can do that today, they're going to do that. But if not, we'll book it back in again. So now we're just heading back to the lodge and we're off somewhere for breakfast. Look how beautiful that is today. And it is going to be set to, what temperature? 8 degrees?
Yes, but it's still
It's
only 8:55 a.m.
Set to be 15 degrees. What day is it? Wednesday?
Yeah.
It's set to be 15 degrees to 18 degrees tomorrow. So we're getting good weather. Fingers crossed. We're just having a bit of nostalgia then. Can you remember back in, we were listening to an advert on the radio, and it was advertising that Maureen 118212, which is basically what used to be directory inquiries to look up phone numbers and things like that. And we were both sat saying, does that even exist anymore?
Like, why? Who uses that kind of thing anymore?
We don't even have landlines now. Everything's mobile, and obviously you don't have an index of mobile numbers. And it's like, who would phone up and make those calls in this day and age? You just Google for the number, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah.
How times have changed in a very short amount of time.
Well, let us know in the comments, do you use directory inquiries anymore?
Yeah, it used to be 192, didn't it? Before BT scrapped it.
And is like Yellow Pages, is that still a thing?
Yellow Pages, because it's businesses, but again, you just Google it rather than looking it up, or you just ask Google, closest garage to my location or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Times have changed.
It's weird how it's completely been forgotten about, hasn't it? I used to use directory inquiries all the time, or we used to look through the phone book, but it's just weird. Right, we're at a cafe called Wiley Cross Cafe, which was where we came with Kerry and Alfie and Andy.
You know
What are you waving your finger
You know what
at?
I could just eat? Either beans on toast or a nice greasy bacon butty.
Love it in here. And so does Lee in his little Shackleton's high seat chair. He literally raced me for the chair.
Because where do you want to sit? I said I want to sit in this chair.
I was already almost getting in it. It pushed me out of the way.
Have a little snooze here. Right, we're fed and watered. Wally Cross Cafe, that is, if you're ever in the area around Bridlington.
Between Hull and Bridlington,
yeah,
on the dual carriageway.
Nice cafe that. We've been there a few times over the years. They usually have a nice poached egg on toast there, but we've been good today, so I just had some toast. But it was very nice. Right, we're just going to call at a shop while we're waiting. We've just got to wait all day now for to get a call from for the van. So we're just going to nip out. I need a big gift bag for the Mother's Day presents that I got Tonight we are heading to the Wives. We have a video chat with the Disney squad, Tracy, Neil, Faith and Emma and Vicky. We do this every now and again just to go over our plans for California, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting all the right bookings and things. We booked.
I've agreed to do the planning.
Yeah, Nick's doing most of the planning. Vicky's looking at the tickets and things. They're getting their tickets from a friend of theirs who's a travel agent. But we just need to make sure that we all got them, and we've booked our reservations now for Disneyland California. Those guys need to do the same. Tracy were looking last night, but we'll actually just get together.
I can't believe they're still doing that.
What?
Reservations for normal
Disneyland California,
tickets.
because if you've ever been to Disneyland California, it's not as busy as Florida, and it's a lot of locals at Disneyland California. So yeah, I'm surprised they're doing reservations.
It's like Disney World in Florida on a quiet day.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's Disneyland California. If you're a bit sick of going to Florida because it's so busy, have a think about going to Disneyland California. There's lots to do in the area.
It's a whole new world.
Yeah, there's Universal Studios there.
Completely different to Florida.
And there's Star Wars Land, etc. So go check out our videos. It's a really nice place to go without the crowds. I mean, obviously it'll be busy in the summer months, but it's not as busy as Florida, so you still get that brilliant sort of theme parky vibe.
They also have their version of a Disney Springs as well, which
downtown. Oops, battery change there. As we're saying, yeah, they've got a they've got like a Disney Springs there. It's called Downtown Disney still,
but it looks and
California.
feels like like Disney Springs, not like Paris. Paris is crap, but
for now.
But it's quite big in California, and it's all the same kind of places as in Disney World, and it feels like it. And if you kind of spin round and somebody just dropped you there, you would struggle to understand whether you were in Disney Springs or downtown Disney.
Yeah, so it's a nice place to go if you've never been before, and there's some nice hotels in the area that you can go and have a look at as well. Check out our Disneyland California videos. We've got a few on our channel. So right, yeah, as I was saying, yeah, so we've got that video call tonight. We're going up to the Wives, have a cup of tea.
We've got lots of things. There's so many things on the list to talk about. We might not be able to get it done tonight. We might have to save it for the next.
Maybe they'll get one of the 10 Easter eggs out that they bought.
I hope not. They'll get the chocolate biscuits out, and I will say this now, and you can film me. I will not have any chocolate at the Wives.
Oh, please. I'm just getting a few last bits from my mum, and hopefully get a gift bag here. Well, she likes lattes. She likes lattes. A couple of face masks. I know it's not the season, but I'm going to get some Winter Fresh Astonish disinfectant. I like to put it in the bowl at home and just have it smelling like that in the kitchen. Right, we're just calling at a Amazon pickup location where we've got a new camera being delivered. We have had our GoPro now for years. We've had many GoPros over the years, and they've been all right, but they're just
crashes.
It crashes, and
battery goes flat in 2 minutes.
Battery goes flat in like 15 minutes, if that.
It struggles with some of the SD cards, even though they're the correct SD card.
The sound quality is a bit naff, and
the mic gets full of water when we use it in a water
the microphone's rubbish. Although I imagine most action cameras do that as well. So we've decided to upgrade, and we've gone for the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. I'm sure they could have condensed that name, make it more succinct, but that's what it's called, the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. So it's just been delivered to the Amazon lockup.
We're going to get it.
We're going to go and get that, and then Nick's going to have a play with that, set it all up.
Now we were looking at the GoPro 13 and the DJI Osmo Action 5. Sorry, the GoPro was ruled out.
We've been researching it on YouTube for ages. We
the
wanted
DJI
something that was good in low light as well.
Yeah.
And
the Ace 2 Pro pinched it.
Yeah. GoPros are absolutely crap in low light, unfortunately.
But the DJI is actually on special at the minute. Amazon are clearing.
Not the number 5. The 4 is, but not the new one.
Oh, what? 5 we were looking at last night.
We were looking at 5 last night.
Oh, no, forget that then.
But 4 is quite cheap at the moment. But we wanted to get the best in because hopefully this will last us for years.
Well, the GoPro 10 Hero 10's lasted us for years.
It was time for an upgrade, so we've gone for that one. We're going to go pick it up. We'll show you what it's like, and hopefully it's good.
Will it fit on my GoPro strap?
I have no idea. And there it is. Insta360 Ace Pro 2 8K AI powered action cam. It has a flip up screen. So I'm going to let Nick open this.
We might even film a vlog on it.
Yeah, we will do at some point just to show you the quality of it. We haven't bought it to vlog on properly, but
I know that it's got skin smoothing, because if it hasn't, we won't be doing a vlog.
Might make it look 20 years older. Bazza films all his vlogs on the Insta.
Hence why it looks 90. Hi, Bazza.
Bazza films all his vlogs on the Insta360 Ace Pro 1, but this is the new version that has come out since.
We won't be using any of the AI features.
Well, no, the AI is built into the chip and stuff, so it makes things, makes
Makes us look beautiful.
It makes the quality better. So there you go. So Nick will have a look at that, and then we'll let you know.
Right, I'll tell you about the GoPro, the new Insta Ace Pro 2. We'll tell you about it in a bit. We'll put some footage in of what we did, some tests in the lodge.
Hello.
This is the highest video sharpness, so this should look as crisp as the drone footage. Look at your freaking face, you can see it shines on your head. So it's got the same crop, the sound's good, the mic's at the front, it's got the motorbike muff built into it, which is really good.
So go and sit down now.
No, it's going to have a bigger crop than the normal camera.
You mean you can see more?
Yeah. The aperture of the lens, so you'd have to get the camera closer, like that. But at least when we're in the van, it's going to pick up everything while we're in the van.
Yeah.
And probably pick the sound up from us talking, whereas the GoPro didn't, because it was on the top and underneath.
We just need to test it out and about in car and stuff.
Right, we'll transfer your footage and see what the highest video sharpness looks like. We've got the call for Taylor. It's not good news, I'm afraid. So it needs a new aircon condenser, and I'm sure when we had all that work done, when we had the oil pump and water pump changed, it had a new radiator put on then. I don't know whether it's like in front of the radiator or part of the same thing, but that was new at the time. But that's where the leak's coming from, apparently, and they're just pricing it up for me. I've just had a look on eBay, it's about 97 quid, so whatever the garage charge. Anyway, we're off to pick her up, but they've only had a chance to do today the oil level sensor and the change the oil, so it's had a very basic thing fixed today. It's still got to go back when they get the new air conditioning condenser, then it'll need to be regassed, retested to see if it's not leaking with the dye, and they've not had a chance to do anything to do with the power steering pump, the pulleys, the belt or anything like that, which I was getting changed as a precautionary measure, because as I said, the power steering pump on one of the pulleys had a bit of play in it, and it's not a screeching belt, which means it's not slipping, it's jiggering from side to side as the pump, so it's like the pulleys are out of alignment, and that has got play in it, so it was the first logical thing to get fixed. We could have just done without, but my OCD can't cope with squeaks and rattles, so we're off to pick her up and we'll get it booked in again.
Right, we're back. When we went out today, this is all I went for, a bag for my Mother's Day stuff, and I got a reusable one in gold. But as usual, you go out for one thing and you come back with other stuff. So we got some Listerine, we got some sweet corn for tonight's tea to go with the tuna. Got some Nescafe lattes to go with my mum's stuff. A couple of face masks, and I got some Winter Spice Astonish as well. So I got back first. I've just put those in the microwave. Are they ready then?
Find out in a second. Yep.
Ooh.
Yep.
So we're going to have some tuna and sweet corn. Right, we've had his food, and Nick is just testing this.
Now, if that were the GoPro now, it would be
Insta
grainy
Ace.
and dark.
Set it in low light. Yeah, not that we do much low light filming on there, but just in case we ever want to. It is terrible on the GoPro for low light.
GoPro's terrible, full stop.
Does it
That
look
looks
good
pretty good, yeah.
for low light.
I mean, you can like double click and zoom in. I mean, it's obviously pixely there, but
Right, we've had his food, and Nick is just testing this.
now, if that were the GoPro now, it would be grainy and dark.
Set it in low light. Yeah, not that we do much low light filming on there, but just in case we ever want to. It is terrible on the GoPro for low light.
GoPro's terrible, full stop. And that looks pretty good, yeah.
For low light.
I mean, you can like double click and zoom in. I mean, it's obviously pixely there, but
Right, we're off to the wives. We've got a video call with Vicky and Emma and Tracy and Faith. I hope everybody's remembered that this is happening. I know the wives have, because I've just texted them and said, are we all right to come up? And they said, yes, come up whenever.
Tracy and Neil might not remember.
I know. We'll see if Nick sticks to his, I'm not having a biscuit or
Excuse me,
chocolate or anything like that.
What have you been snacking on all afternoon?
Nothing.
You were snocking it fridge and I had nothing. You had something and I went in the fridge.
I had half a bagel.
There you go.
And you had half a bagel.
So. Right, I'm on the new camera. I'm in the car, just waiting for Lee to get in. And there is absolutely no lights on it in here at all. So what you're seeing now is basically just natural light, apart from that one that Lee's just turned on. But other than that, the light that you're seeing is just background light. It looks a lot brighter on screen than it actually does in here, don't you think? It's very widescreen though.
I know, look miles away.
Like you can see out of that window, and you can see out that window, but you can't change this mode. Oh,
Darkies, please.
there you go.
You can't usually see me when you're pointing at you.
I know. Right, get us to the wives. It still looks pretty damn bright. I mean, what I'm seeing with my eyes is pitch black almost. What I'm seeing on the camera is like an array of oranges and blues and crisp cleanness. Green there, I got green.
It's very dark outside now.
But looking at it on camera, it's like it's not dark at all. I can see more dirt on the window than anything else. There we go, we're moving forward. Yeah, it's actually picking up the dirt on the window. Let me get it out the side window. There we go. In fact, I'll put the window down. Wow. Freaking hell. That is like super clear now. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing for this time of night and how dark it is there. We definitely need to get these windows cleaned inside because it's picking up all the filth. But look at that. Let me just do the car behind. There we go. Right, we're back on the normal camera, and I've just realised we're almost at the wives, and I forgot my phone. I feel naked. I feel like I've gone out of the house without any trousers on. I never forget my phone, but because I was carrying everything.
Yeah, you put it on charge, that's why.
Yeah, but I carried both tablets, both cameras, and the car keys while he fanning around with his titillating himself in the mirror.
The first thing I said was, I ain't going back now, so you're going to have to do without a phone.
Well, my tablet has actually got WhatsApp on it through the second app on it. So as long as I can get onto my WhatsApps, I'm absolutely fine. So I just need to connect to the wife's Wi-Fi and then I'm all sorted.
Does it make you feel anxious?
It makes me feel naked.
Thank God you're not.
Bitch. Not having any. I'm not having any. There's 2 more bags on the table. The wives are trying to force feed me. Lee's rubbing my nose in it. I'm not hungry. I'm not having it. Sorry.
Easter egg. You really
No, thank you.
Easter egg the other day.
No, thank you. I don't need to see the Easter egg covered. I saw the picture. They bought 10 Easter eggs the other day.
We haven't
After
eaten
having
them.
a conversation about how they're not having Easter eggs, but
I haven't eaten any.
Vicky's saving them for when she comes back from Florida.
Which is after Easter.
Yeah.
So I
Just
can't have
I'm
it.
all right. I'm all right. Thank you. Don't worry about
I
me.
am, yeah.
Well, I'm going to enjoy these mini... Are they Cadbury's as well? I don't know what.
No.
Mini Marylands.
Mini Marylands.
Hello, you. Right then, let's get some planning done, shall we?
Yes. Yeah.
Right, it's time to video call Tracy, Neil and Faith.
Getting comfy.
Getting comfy.
This is not for you. This is for me.
And we're going to do some trip planning.
Where is...
Tracy and Neil's
There
here.
he is.
Yoo-hoo!
Oh! It's because you made stupid noises.
You want to say hello?
Yeah, but when you make daft noises like woo! There you go. Alright, calm down. Right, we're on our way back to the lodge. Very brief update on the vlog there. We were there for about 2 hours. That was proper intense. There were so many things that we were jumping from topic to topic, but we agreed on a lot of things. But I don't think anybody took notes. Is that frost setting? Ooh. Nobody really took notes, but we kind of all got it in his heads what we're going to do.
We decided a lot on that one.
Yeah. So we found the tickets pretty cheap on trip.com, and we kind of decided that we're going to do Lightning Lane.
Well, we think so.
We think so because of it's only like a 66 quid difference each, and that includes the lightning lane for 3 days. So we've got to decide, haven't we, what we're going to do.
We've never found that we needed them before.
No.
We've never gone with a group of people.
Yeah.
So with us being that many, we might just need it.
And what we don't want to do is when we went to Paris, all 7 of us last year. I mean, Faith had a disability pass, but it meant that she was having to go in twice. Once with half of the group and once with the other half of the group. But if we had the lightning lane, we wouldn't have to do that because Faith would be able to go in with her.
66 quid is no, is it? Really?
Yeah, for 3 days as well. You'd only get to ride things once though. You won't be able to go like off and on and keep going round and round and round.
Anyway, would we?
Which is fine, but at least we get to ride everything. But would you have to book stuff? Do you have to book stuff with lightning lane? I can't remember.
Yeah.
So you'd still have to do your reservations, wouldn't you? For
You
the
book
rides.
it and you get in a queue and then you book the next one, don't you?
Yeah, that's it.
Good morning and welcome to the next day, a very sunny day. Apparently it's going to be the hottest day of the year in the UK today so far. It's looking good so far. As I said, the sun's out, the sky is nice and blue out there. I'll give you a quick look. The geese are around and we are just waiting for Nick to get out of the shower because in 25 minutes, we're meeting Ben and David from Cruise with Ben and David. You may watch their channel. We're meeting them for breakfast. It takes us about 20 minutes to get there. Nick's still in the shower. It's 25 minutes to go, so we're going to have to get a move on and we're going to meet those, have a little catch up, have a little chat. We're going to a cafe we've been to before. We'll show you when we get there. It's on a lake, a bit like ours, at another lodge park. And they've got a cafe which we don't have, so we're going to go there. Ben and David have never been before, so they're looking forward to that. So we'll take you along with us, and then we are going to go on our way back, call at Tesco, unless plans change, because I really want to do a fake Nando tonight for tea. I want to do the spicy rice bowl, which I had when we went with the wives a few days ago at the weekend, and it was absolutely delicious. It had hummus, like golden vegetable rice or spicy Mexican rice maybe, tender stem broccoli, pickled cauliflower, a bit of coleslaw, and some, well, I got like fake vegan chicken, which was actually really nice. So if you ever go to Nando's, try that. I think it was called Spicy Rice Bowl. It's under the salad section. It was really, really nice. And I want to try and do it ourselves tonight for our meal. So we'll go to Tesco and get all the things for that as well. Right, we're out and we're about and we've got...
We're not really about, we just left.
15 minutes to get there. And I must say now, I'm very hungry. What do you mean?
I thought we might... Well, I suppose we've not had breakfast, have we?
No, well, what are you about? We're just going to go and not eat.
Well, yeah.
We're off for breakfast, or well, it's 11:15, so maybe it's classed as brunch now.
Well, yeah.
And then we're going to go and, as I said, get all this stuff for tonight's fakeaway Nando's. I'm just advising Nick's going to make it all, obviously.
You haven't even told me what we're having. Hummus?
Hummus, yeah, I'll tell you later. I've got a picture of it all. And
well, I can't do pickled cauliflower or whatever.
Well, we'll just have to do like roasted cauliflower maybe.
Well, I can try and make a pickle in them, but there won't be.
Unless you can
they won't be ready in time.
Pickled cauliflower, I don't know.
Doubt
we'll have to have a look when we get to Tesco. Right, here we are. It's called Pasco's on the Lake. Always great value, always homemade. I think we'll sit outside as it's nice weather. Right, we're here with this coffee and we're trying to be good, so I've gone for chicken salad.
And I've just gone for an omelette. It's come with chips, but I'm not going to waste them, so I'm going to force myself.
And a couple of comments we had the last time I met up with Ben and David a few weeks ago. One comment said, why the heck are Ben and David randomly in your video? So we explained that we're friends with these guys. And then the other comment was, love seeing Ben and David, but can you give them more screen time?
There you go. You've been on screen now for the whole 15 seconds of this scene. So.
Yeah, we keep meeting up because we live so close now, which is so nice.
You've not got David
and
yet.
David's here as well.
Here.
I'll leave it 15 seconds so you get your airtime as well.
There you go.
And look at this for a view for our lunch.
And we're actually sat with his t-shirts off.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
You could almost think you were in Florida if it wasn't for that nippy wind.
I know, right? It's beautiful.
Right, so it's the next day after that last scene with Ben and David. And it's like the universe was trying to do something wrong with us. We'd said that we were getting Ben and David in the vlog a little bit more because somebody asked us to show them more. And then the next scene, one of us, either me or Nick, doesn't matter, pressed the wrong button on the camera.
We know who pushed it because that's at the point when it went wrong.
And it all went into the wrong mode with no sound and for the rest of the day, so we have no footage for the rest of the day. So we did another scene with Ben and David, and then we came home and we made fake Nando's, which was very, very nice. Now, it will absolutely kill me to lose that footage, so it is there, it's just slow-mo with no sound. So
we'll speed it up.
We'll speed it up and we'll do a talk over of some of that footage, so here we go. Right, so this first scene was us just taking the pee out of David and Ben.
I want that cake.
And explaining that it was all their fault that we bought these cakes and we were trying to be good. And they were like, well, you didn't take much persuasion there. Nick had what?
It was apple, coconut and ginger. I didn't taste any ginger, but the apple and the coconut, and it was so moist, it was delicious.
Yeah. Ben and David had a cookie dough, sort of chocolatey
it was like
thing,
a house
as
brick.
you can see there, so that was very nice. And then we headed to Tesco after we'd left those guys. Nick randomly got some carrots.
Which we never used.
This is all the stuff for our fake Nando's.
Fandos, as David called it.
Coleslaw and a cauliflower. And then we're back at the lodge making it. So golden vegetable rice, although I did think Nick could get spicy rice, but he got golden vegetables.
I don't think you can get spicy rice.
And he also wanted to do some matcha peas.
Macho peas, yeah.
Matcha, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, what you get at Nando's
It's
as well.
macho, isn't it?
So put them into a bowl and we microwave those.
Chopped up some fresh mint, which you'll see in a minute.
10% broccoli going in.
Which we just put some water in. Paprika.
Onto the rice. To make it spicy rice.
It wasn't spicy, it was just paprika. Then we microwaved it. And I separated the hummus and the coleslaw, beetroot and apple coleslaw.
And then here's the lovely fake chicken, which is called...
It was very chewy.
What the cluck?
Yeah, exactly. That's not what I would say. It was very chewy, but I put some Cajun seasoning on it to give it a bit of a bite.
And then I remembered about the peri peri sauce in the cupboard, which is what I'm looking for now. Which gave it the nice Nando's.
Now, when I made the macho peas, I put too many chili flakes in. So when we tried it, and this is me pickling the cauliflower,
which I wasn't too keen on the sound of, but it actually turned out really, really nice.
Yeah. But tonight we're having the same thing. We're going to have it with cider vinegar.
And then just put in the macho peas. You put what in there? Chili flakes.
Chili and mint, fresh mint.
The chili flakes were a bad idea though, because it made them really spicy.
Really spicy.
So,
and then just served it up.
Yeah, we just did a case of serving it up. It looks messier, to be fair.
Yeah.
But
the bowls were too small.
Yeah, we needed a big
we put sweet corn in the rice as well. We mixed a tub of sweet corn in.
Yeah. And
plonked the fake chicken on top, and then the tender stem broccoli. Put that on top. We don't have them for tonight either. But and then covered it in piri piri sauce, and it was absolutely beautiful. But
this is where we realised we needed bigger bowls, as Nick said.
We were so stuffed after this. I'm still stuffed now.
There we go.
And there we go.
It does look nice, I must say.
Now Lee tried it on camera, so you'll just have to look at his facial expressions.
Well, I got yours actually here. That's Nick saying, "Ooh, ooh."
Was that afterwards?
That's hot.
It was
Those chili flakes are
baking hot.
Ooh, ooh.
The wine was helping it go down. It was.
What did you say? I can hear you say. You say, but it was delicious. I have to say, you said. So there you go, that's what happened yesterday. And now we are heading back to the apartment because we've got a delivery. If you remember...
I've done my hair, by the way, I look like a dead body.
If you were with us and you've left your underwear on the floor, very nice. We took this from the apartment because we wanted something in this hallway, and we've only just got around to ordering another one for the apartment.
Well, now it's been on order for a long time.
Well, it has.
It takes months for delivery.
Because it's like a made one, and we got the message one. It says it's out for delivery.
But we couldn't get this one back. So we've got one that's got this is not here, but it's got the legs only. So it's got the same chunky wood, and it's the same company. It's actually, but they don't make the exact same one.
It's actually been delivered to my mum's, so we're going to go see them and get it on the way.
Pick it up.
Get ready.
Right, we're in the car, we're on our way back to the apartment. We've got our food packed up. We're only going for 2 or 3 days. We're coming back next week for 4 days because we've got HelloFresh coming next Thursday.
Well, and we want to get crack on with the sofa.
In the van, yeah. So we're going to come back and do that, and then we have to go back again next Friday because we're off to a funeral, and then it's Mother's Day that weekend. So we're going this weekend and next weekend, and hopefully the console table gets delivered today. It is out for delivery. We've only seen a picture of it, so we hope we like it.
Well, it should get delivered today.
But it's took literally months since I've ordered it. I don't know why. There was
Nick wanted to cancel it.
I was going to cancel. I actually found one like online, like the Range or something like that. For the occasional times it'll be seen or used, just to bolt together furniture, one would have been absolutely fine. But Lee insisted that we waited.
I wanted quality ones.
Similar to the one we've got, yeah.
Yeah. It's
So,
nice on an evening when I'm up on the computer in the apartment and we have the lamp on it, and it just lights that whole area up in the makes it warm and cozy.
And when we did the downstairs, when we brought the console table across to the lodge last year at some point, we brought the lamp with it as well, and ended up using the lamp when we redid the twin bedrooms. Lee put his desk in there, and then we had a tall wooden lamp that used to rock. And it used to be, well, it was wonky basically, so we just said, oh, I'll chuck that away, and we ended up using the one that we'd brought with the console table. So we've got a call tomorrow for another lamp at Next, the same one as we had before, or the same one that we've got now at the lodge. But
we could call now and have a look if you want.
well, they don't have it in stock.
Oh, in Leeds, they don't have it in stock.
They don't have it in Leeds, they don't have it anywhere in the local area of Next. So I've got it coming on a next day, and it should be here tomorrow, which we will go into town and pick up. So, and then tomorrow, the guy that was coming next week to fix our patio door, because it's not aligned properly and we can't eliminate this draft, and that's the reason why the drafts weren't working, because the door's not in the frame properly. When I spoke to him, he was like, does the hinge in the middle bulge out? And I was like, yeah. He went, oh, friggin' hell. Well, he didn't say friggin' hell, but you know what he meant. He was like, yeah, I know the problem. He says, I've had to do 2 or 3 of them. So he's coming tomorrow to take the door off, fix the hinge, put the door back on, and then realign it. Because it's kind of like down in the frame like that, and it needs lifting up. And then hopefully he'll have to adjust the locking on the door, and it will create a nice tight seal. And then that's all the drafts eliminated in the apartment. Not that it really matters at this time of year now anyway, because there's sufficient heat from the sun that we're not going to need the heating on. But there we go. Lots to do.
Right, we're at the mother's, and our console table has arrived.
That's the colour. Exact same colour as the other one.
Yeah, so it's going at the top of the stairs. We thought it would be more built up than that, but we'll have to get back and build it up.
Build it up yourself when you get home.
Yeah.
That's what to do.
Right, we're here at the apartment. Nick's putting the console table up. They've sent it without enough screws. Have you found some?
No, I'm just going to have to put 3 in on the leg and use the other ones for these. They forgot to send any of these.
That's going in cockeyed.
No, they haven't screwed the holes in.
Nice looking wood.
Either. It's a nice finish, I must say. I actually think they might have sent the right width, wrong width as well.
Wrong?
So they ordered a 90, and that don't look wide enough to me.
Yeah, that's about right, yeah. So this one's got a shelf at the bottom, has it?
Yeah, the other one had one underneath. So.
Yeah. And it's up. So that was from Etsy. So we just need a lamp for that corner, which we'll try and get tomorrow. And there we go. Right, so as long as the camera doesn't mess up this time, you can see us do the fake Nando's live, although it's not really fake Nando's because we've got half of the ingredients tonight. We have, what? We're doing tuna instead of the fake chicken, and we have no tender stem broccoli. So, we've got the hummus and coleslaw again. Nick's just starting the matcha peas, rice, sweet corn, and tonight we have tuna instead of chicken. Just remember that we've got this in cupboard as well. Lemon and herb peri peri. Oh, is it Nando's? You said it was proper Nando's. It's not, but it's
Nando's.
Very similar. Bramwell's. So this is what Nick uses in the cauliflower to make.
Well, yesterday
it
I used red wine vinegar, but it's pretty much the same.
Oh, is it?
I brought that here
yeah.
to so we've got a bottle of each. So that's kind of pickling.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to drain it off.
Lemon and herb in the tuna.
When it's soaked in. And right now the macho peas and the rice are going to cook, and then it's all ready.
That's what it looks like before the rice goes in. And the tuna.
It's getting there.
Yeah.
We're to put it all now. There's that much.
The final thing.
We definitely need to do this in bigger bowls next time.
Right, let's go scoff. Just agreed to go to the shop with Nick. We've just got back. Because he wanted...
I'm not feeling super great today.
I'm feeling a bit off it actually. So we thought a whisper would help, a Cadbury's whisper.
It certainly did.
And did it?
Yeah.
Has it gone already?
Yeah. And here's your treat. Friggin' refresher bar.
Just fancied it when I saw it. Refresher bar, 20 pence. Strawberry flavour. Yeah. So, we're going to finish the vlog and we're going to enjoy just an evening chilling. It's going to go to bed early. I'm going to watch a film or something, so thank you for watching today, guys. Hit the like button, click the notification bell droppers going by.
Oh, I'm so tired. You know when you feel tired and you almost, it's like an effort to breathe. That's what it's like at the minute. Although I'm going to have some yogurt. I've got some effort for that.
We'll see you in the next vlog where we'll be at the apartment.